right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory being to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, and Karkadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever they may be. Brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago coming at you again with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The lesson today, touching the matter on speaking to your brother, you know. Now, if your brother offends you or something's going on, it's up to you, being a man of the Lord, to do what Matthew, the 18th chapter says. You pull him to the side. You hash it out like adults. As the scriptures say, let not thy son go down on thy wrath. All right? That has to be worked out. Because if it don't, you will find yourself holding a grudge against your brother, and that eventually turns into aught. Simply because you chose not to speak up. Even if it's a small matter, right? It says, be not ignorant in no small thing, basically, man. So even a small matter, if that small matter rubs you the wrong way, to the point where you're offended, you call that brother and you talk it out. Because one thing I know, a lot of things could be misconstrued through text messages, right? A lot of things could come off the wrong way that is not intended to be. But the only way you're going to know where your brother or what angle your brother was coming from is you have to talk to him. You have to be man enough to talk to him. All right? And then you have to be man enough not to offend each other while you're talking about the matter. Okay? Because things are going to happen in this life of ours where we're going to be offended here and there. All right? Some things are small, some things are big. Other things are detrimental. But all things can be worked out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Especially with your brother. Because you don't want to get to a point where it says, like Proverbs say, it's hard to get a brother offended. I mean, it's easier for a man to take over a whole city than to win back a brother that's offended, man. And you never want the offense to go that far or to be that heavy. Okay? You have to hash it out like grown men, talk about the situation, and end the situation. Not talk about the situation, and then a week after the situation, you still rambling to other brothers about the situation. No. That's not righteous, man. When water is under the bridge, it's under the bridge. All right? You don't climb your ass back down there and make troubles in the water. All right? You let them be. Okay? Because the scriptures don't say forgive your brother 70 times 7 for no reason. Okay? Once you forgive your brother, you forget about that matter. You don't keep on bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up. Because that means a person who truly has the ought is you. And you don't want to be that man. You don't want to be that subject. Okay? Now, I know the flesh. First of all, we all get emotional. All right? But here's the difference. Don't let your flesh control you. All right? Matter of fact, it says a man that is slow to anger. I forget how it goes. But it talks about being slow to anger and not showing your countenance to people. Don't let nobody know you're mad. All right? Because it says a wise man covereth his shame, basically, man. Now, you have a right to be emotional, you know, but don't go off your emotions, all right? No matter how mad, no matter how angry you get, all right? Don't jump to conclusions, all right? Don't talk before you hear the whole matter, and know the whole matter before you judge. Proverbs say that, and Sirach says that, man. But the only way you're going to know what point of view your brother was coming from, or vice versa, is you have to talk to your brother. All right? Don't let that sun go down. All right? Because if you do, then honestly, you phony kicking it, man. You got something against the brother, but you don't want to talk to him, or whatever the case may be, man. No, we're adults, man. We're grown men, and more importantly, we're spiritual men in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And he gives us ways or he gives us directions on how to handle certain matters and certain things, man. Okay? Because honestly, this brotherhood is all we got. These brothers is all we got. So we got to make the best of our time while we're here. Because the Lord said what? And I believe that's 1 John. How can you say you love God who you don't see, but your brother who you do see, you don't love, or you treated him a certain way, or things of that nature, man? We have to fix those certain things about ourselves. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I got a lot of shit I need to work on. Okay? But as a brotherhood, we have to grow, you know, and make sure we're not offending one another, man. Because at the end of the day, we are the little ones of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And we don't want to offend each other, even over the smaller matter. And if we do, we ask our brothers to forgive us, and we ask Yahweh Shem Yahushai to forgive us. All right? That's why it's written in the prayer. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. So the offenses are going to come, things of that nature, but make sure they get corrected and vented through the Spirit, man. All right? Not vented through your emotions. Vent them through the Spirit and not your emotions, man. That's how it should work. We should think spiritual before we speak, before we think carnal. Okay? So with that, I pray this was edifying, something that was just on my spirit. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Karkadash. Double honors to thee, all apostles of great millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Bob Ball.